Many people, for example, they say that Bhagwan Rajneesh, Osho Rajneesh is Almighty God. Let's put this Bhagwan Rajneesh to the test of Surah Ikhlas. The first test is Kul Huwallahu Ahad. Says Allah the one and only. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh one and only? There are several such fake God men, especially in our country, India. So he's not one and only. There are thousands of people in the world who claim divinity. So he's not one and only. But still, some people may say that he is one. Let's go to the next test. Allahu Samad. Allah the eternal and absolute. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh absolute and eternal? We know from his biography that he was suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. Imagine Almighty God suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. So he's not absolute and eternal. The third test is Lam Yalid Walam Yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. We know from his biography that he was born in the state of Madhya Pradesh, in the city of Jabalpur, and he had parents. And later on, his parents became his own disciples. Later on in 1981, he goes to USA, and in the state of Oregon, he starts his village called Rajneeshpuram and took thousands of Americans for a ride. And the American government imprisoned Bhagwan Rajneesh. And later on, the Bhagwan Rajneesh, he was saying that he was being slow poisoned. Imagine Almighty God being slow poisoned. Later on, in 1985, the American government kicked Bhagwan Rajneesh out of America, and he came back to India. And in the state of Maharashtra, in the city of Pune, he starts his village by the name of Rajneesh Neo Sannyas Commune. And if you go to Pune, on his tomb it is mentioned, Osho, never born, never died, but visited this planet Earth from the 11th of December 1931 to 19th of January 1990. But they forgot to mention on his tomb that he was not granted visas to 21 different countries. Imagine Almighty God requiring visas to travel to different parts of the countries. Archbishop of Greece said that if you do not throw Bhagwan Rajneesh out of America, we shall burn his house as well as the house of his disciples. The fourth test is so stringent that it does not befit anyone. That means the moment you say Almighty God or you compare Almighty God with anything in this world, he is not Almighty God. He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto him. We may know that Bhagwan Rajneesh, he had two eyes, nose, mouth, and he had white beard and wore white robe. The moment you compare Almighty God to anything in this world, he is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto him. For example, someone says that Almighty God, he is 1,000 times stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. And you might have heard his name, that he won the title of Mr. Universe. He was the strongest man in the world, the strongest man in the universe. The moment you compare Almighty God to anything in this world, he is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto him. Whether it's King Kong, whether it's Dara Singh, whether it is Arnold Schwarzenegger, whether it is 1,000 times, whether it is million times, the moment you compare anything with Almighty God, he is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto him.